Duke Rufus, born Jeffrey Ryan Rufus on February 19, 1970, left the world far too soon, passing away peacefully in his sleep on October 17, 2025. His death was announced by his longtime business partner, Scott Joffy, sending waves of grief across the martial arts community. Duke was more than a fighter, and coach. He was a mentor, a trailblazer, and a father whose influence stretched from the ring to the hearts of all who knew him. Today we reflect on his remarkable journey, his triumphs and challenges, his family, and the indelible mark he left on the world of kickboxing and MMA. Jeffrey Ryan Duke Rufus was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the younger brother of renowned kickboxer Rick the Jet Rufus. From a young age, Duke showed a fierce dedication to martial arts. Inspired by his brother's accomplishments and the discipline instilled by his family, training rigorously from childhood, Duke developed the skills and work ethic that would propel him to the heights of kickboxing. His upbringing in Milwaukee grounded him. He carried those Midwestern values of determination, respect, and resilience throughout his life. Duke's professional kickboxing career was defined by tenacity, precision, and an unyielding competitive spirit. Throughout the 1990s, he amassed an impressive list of championships: WKA North American Super Heavyweight Champion, WAKO World Super Heavyweight Champion, WKBA World Super Heavyweight Champion, KICK World Super Heavyweight Champion, and the IKF Super Heavyweight World title. On December 4, 1998, he captured the IKF World Super Heavyweight. It's a title in Milwaukee with a unanimous decision over New Zealand's Haiwa Tang. In his first defense, on March 19, 1999, Duke showcased his ruthless striking skill, defeating Australia's Grant Barker in just 39 seconds with a combination of leg kicks, knees, and a high head kick. Even after vacating his title to compete in the heavyweight Muay Thai division, Duke remained a dominant force in the ring. He officially retired on December 11th with a professional kickboxing record of 36 wins, 8 losses, and 1 draw. Along with a pro boxing record of 2-0, Duke came out of retirement on 2 further occasions, securing victories against Sinisa Thundermen, Andrei Jasovich in 2005, and Eduardo Mayorino in 2007, demonstrating his enduring skill and passion for competition. Beyond his fighting career, Duke Rufus became one of North America's most respected striking coaches. He founded Rufusport Martial Arts Academy in Milwaukee with his business partner, Scott Joffy, and worked closely with MMA champions and notable fighters including Anthony Pettis, Pat Barry, Eric Big Ben Rothwell, Matt Mitrione, Ben Askren, Tyron Woodley, Jens Pulver, Stephan Bonner, and even CM Punk. Under Duke's guidance, Rufusport became a breeding ground for champions, recognized not only for technical excellence but for instilling discipline, confidence, and respect in fighters. Duke's approach to coaching emphasized precision, creativity, and heart traits he embodied in every punch, kick, and lesson. His influence extended to the North American Fighting Championship (NAFC), MMA, and kickboxing, which he cooperated, launching the careers of countless athletes who went on to achieve global recognition. In addition to coaching, Duke shared his knowledge as a color commentator for K1 on ESPN2 and appeared on TSN in Canada, as well as television shows like Walker, Texas Ranger, and Fox's Best Damn Sports Show, period. Through these roles, he brought martial arts to a wider audience, inspiring fans and athletes alike. Outside the ring, Duke Rufus was a devoted husband and father. He shared his life with his beloved wife, Jennifer Rufus, and together they raised 2 daughters. Family was the cornerstone of Duke's life, and he often spoke proudly of his daughter's accomplishments and joys. Despite a career that demanded immense time and energy, Duke always made space for his loved ones, passing on lessons of resilience, discipline, and integrity. His home was a place of laughter, encouragement, and unconditional support, reflecting the same values he instilled in his fighters. The martial arts world was stunned on October 17, 2025, when news broke that Duke Rufus had passed away peacefully in his sleep. His passing was announced by Scott Joffy via social media, and the outpouring of grief was immediate. Colleagues, students, fans, and fighters who had been touched by his guidance shared tributes, remembering him as a man of immense skill, generosity, and heart. Though his physical presence is gone, Duke's lessons, inspiration, and love continue to resonate in the countless athletes he trained and the many lives he touched. On the morning of October 17, 2025, Duke Roufus passed away peacefully in his sleep at his home in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. His passing was sudden and unexpected, leaving the martial arts community in shock. His longtime business partner, Scott Joffy, shared the news via social media, confirming the loss of a legend whose energy, wisdom, and dedication had touched countless lives. Though Duke was actively coaching and mentoring, his death reminded the world of life's fragility and left a profound void among those who trained with him and learned from his example. His honors and titles include 1998 IKF World Super Heavyweight Champion, 1997 KICK World Super Heavyweight Champion, 1996 WKBA World Super Heavyweight Champion, 1995 WAKO World Super Heavyweight Champion, 1995 ISCA World Super Heavyweight Champion, 1995 WKA World Super Heavyweight Champion, 1993 WKA North American Super Heavyweight Champion, and a 1991 WAKO World Championships bronze medal in London, UK, for plus 84 kilograms light contact. Duke Roufus's legacy is profound and enduring. As a fighter, he was fearless and disciplined. As a coach, he was nurturing and inspiring. His influence shaped generations of martial artists who carry forward his techniques, values, and ethos. Roufusport remains a testament to his vision, a place where fighters continue to grow and thrive under the principles he championed. He leaves behind not just a family who loved him deeply, but an entire community of athletes, fans, and friends who mourn his loss, yet celebrate his life. Duke Roufus' story reminds us that greatness is not only measured by titles or victories, but by the lives we touch, the knowledge we pass on, and the love we give. In his final years, Duke Roufus remained active in the gym, sharing his knowledge and passion with students of all ages. His presence in Milwaukee and at Roufusport was a source of inspiration. His voice, guidance, and laughter filled the gym every day. With his passing, the martial arts world mourned the loss of a pioneer, a coach, and a friend. Though Duke is no longer with us, his philosophy, techniques, and spirit continue to live on in every fighter he trained, every fight he inspired, and every life he touched. He leaves behind not just championships, but a legacy of mentorship, passion, and dedication that will be remembered for generations. Duke Roufus was more than a kickboxer or coach. He was a mentor, a father, and a trailblazer whose life embodied the discipline, courage, and heart of martial arts. His daughters, family, students, and fans around the world celebrate his life, honor his achievements, and carry forward his teachings. We remember Duke not just for the fighter he was, but for the man who gave his all to his craft, his students, and his family. Rest in power, Duke Roufus. Your legacy will inspire forever.